Chat, I saw Sydney Sweeney was in Drama for Jeans or something like that. Like, I'm so interested to see what the fuck this is. So let's just jump right into it. Apparently, Tectone made a video on it a day ago, so let's just jump right into it.
Because I know so many people say, dude, Matt Walsh is horrible. I don't care, man. I don't care whose content I watch. I watch everybody's content, and it's up to the person consuming the content to believe what they want to believe and make their own assumptions. So all I know is the internet is tweaking way fucking hard over this new Sydney Sweeney ad, which I don't know, man. I don't really think Sydney Sweeney is that hot. I mean, for me. I mean, like, let me write that.
Yeah, let's be honest. Jenna Ortega, before she got plastic surgery, was way more hot. What's her name? From Outer Banks. The girl who plays Sarah Cameron. Sarah Cameron? Why did I say it like that? No, she's beautiful. Sydney Sweeney, in my opinion, she gets too much hype like Sabrina Carpenter. I'm just like, I don't understand.
Sydney Sweeney's hot, but she's not like super hot like the old it girls used to be. Like Sydney Sweeney's being pushed as like the new hottest girl on the planet. You know, like the Megan Fox days made sense, you know what I mean?
Literally in the show Euphoria, the other girl is more hot. Not Sydney Sweeney, the girl who plays the guy's girlfriend. She's like maybe Latina, I don't know. I have no idea. But she's way more attractive than Sydney Sweeney. Hot take, bro.
Man, but Sydney Sweeney, I don't know.
Like,
man.
way
Let's
more
get into it.
attractive.
Let's talk about all this shit. Yeah, apparently she's a Nazi. Apparently these commercials are Nazi coded, guys. Can you believe that? You want to know why people are saying that? Because white people made it. And when white people make
that makes
things,
sense.
It's bad. When women try to be sexy, it's bad. Let's get into it.
The reason why conservatives are celebrating it, and I think it's a valid reason, is that this represents a move back to normalcy. People are tired of having...
Is that a King Shepherd puppy?
Reason is that this
Why does she just explicitly, like, just have a King Shepherd puppy? Like, what is the point of this?
represents a move back to normalcy. People are tired of having freakish nonsense pushed in their faces every day. Okay,
Absolutely.
I think I'm the only podcast...
Because we lived in a world where the more ugly you are, the more beautiful you were. And we lived in a world where women were being...
Bro, I swear, if I get in trouble for watching a Matt Walsh video, or watching somebody else watch a Matt Walsh video, I am going to be so pissed off. Because that's the entire reason I wasn't able to upload for the last week. Was because I was watching Joe Bart watch a fucking Mark Rover video. Which I wasn't even interested in it. I was watching it while I was eating food. I didn't even plan on posting it. But because I was live streaming it on YouTube, I got community guideline strike, which, like, why? It was a copyright thing. It had nothing to do with the community guidelines, but okay. I got in trouble for that because I was watching him watch Mark Rober. And it's like, I wasn't even fucking invested in it, bro. And I got in so much fucking trouble. And now I have a strike that's gonna be on my channel for until like October or some shit.
Celebrated by having mustaches and armpit hair and grease sweat stains on their fucking body, right? It's disgusting. Why are we all acting like women with body hair is attractive? Why are we all acting like fat people are attractive? They're not. We know what works. We know what looks good. Is it really that bad to be sexualized? Is it really that bad to be a trad wife? Is it really that bad? Is it really that bad to have traditional values? Is it really that bad to be religious? You know, like these fucking
It is not bad to be religious. Hot take, chat. I'll be the brave one to say it. I think religion teaches you good things. Religion teaches you how to be a good person. Not that, like, it teaches you how to have morals. I mean, a bunch of people will bring up a good point, like, why do you need to be taught how to have morals? But I've noticed in life, a lot of people who don't have religion in their life are bad people, simply. Like, they'll just say bad things, or they'll say things that shouldn't be said, or they'll do things that shouldn't be done. And it's like, if you had religion, you'd probably be a better person.
Lesbians, bro. They make the world such a miserable fucking place, and we are their victims just because they.
Wait, why is he complaining about lesbians now? What the fuck? I don't agree with this.
Bitch the most.
I don't give a fuck about lesbians. Like, cool, if you want to be a lesbian, be a lesbian. I don't know. Like, I don't care.
A femboy
doesn't
no,
affect
not
my
a
life.
Trad wife, a fucking trad wife.
Why did he say a tran wife? What does that mean?
In America, who hasn't said anything about the Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ad at this point. Not avoiding the topic or anything. It's just that other topics seem more interesting and important to me. And then by the time I got around to this one, it's like everyone has everything that can be said about it has already been said. I'm not sure what I can add that hasn't already been said a million times, but
sure.
This is a headline segment, and this is one of the big headlines, so we'll cover it briefly. As you know, the actress Sydney Sweeney has appeared in some very viral American Eagle ads, and the biggest news for me is that American Eagle still exists.
No, that's so true. I haven't worn American Eagle clothing since I was in 7th, 8th grade. And I'm 24. So that's been a while. It's been a while since I went to an American Eagle. Actually, wait. The underwear I'm wearing is American Eagle, just so you know. I do like their underwear. Like, that's the only thing I'll really be like, oh, I need that. I don't know.
I honestly didn't.
Not because of the way it looks, but the way it fits and the way it feels. I used to have to shop only at American Eagle because that was like the only place I could find clothes that actually fit me. But like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I wear the same shit to work every day, so like, what's really the point?
I know that. When I was a kid,
there used to be Hollister gangs and American Eagle gangs, and they would fight based off of what brand they were repping. It was gay as fuck.
I remember that, bro. Who the fuck wears Hollister, and who the fuck has ever worn Hollister? By their own choice.
Now, when I was a kid, you had the triumvirate of preppy clothing stores in the mall, which was Abercrombie and Fitch.
That one too. Who the fuck wears that shit?
What was the other one? Hollister. And American Eagle. And usually they'd be all like near each other. And then you had Aeropostale, which was
Aeropostale, yeah. I remember, like, I had one or two things from there. It was like long sleeve shirts, I'm pretty sure. Like, just like a maroon one, a red one, and a blue one, I believe. I don't remember. But they looked shitty. Like, the maroon one looked cool because I could match it with like something that's tan or something that's black, and it would just go well. But other than that, like, it was so shit. Especially that red one. Just big ass fucking red long sleeve shirt. It's so boring.
Preppy option.
That's the one that my brothers wore, so I stole it.
And then anyway, I assume that all those stores had died when the malls died, but I guess not. So these
also, who the fuck is actually going to a mall in 2025? They're just sad, depressing places where everything that's $5 costs $30. They're terrible. Just order your shit off Amazon. You know what I mean? Order your shit online. Because malls they're just scams. They really are. They're just scams. I go to malls for cardio and to walk on loops. That's it. I like going on hikes outdoors. If it's too hot, I'll just walk around in a mall just to get some cardio.
Have gotten a lot of attention. Probably seen them, but let's check out a few of them here.
No ass.
Sydney Sweeney has very canes.
Now, to be fair, still hot, but the chick has no ass, right? Sydney Sweeney's
Wait, people are mad that Sydney Sweeney has good genes. Like, I know what they're trying to imply. Because they're American jeans. They're cool. Then they're also made in Vietnam. Just so y'all know. American Eagle clothing isn't made in America, by the way. But that's neither here nor there. She has great jeans and she has a cool American car. Which most of the parts of the American car are probably made in Mexico, just so you know.
Most attractive feature is her face. That's just me. Still good though. Some people, especially Twitch viewers, love women with no ass. And I don't get it. Like, so many Twitch viewers like worship women that have no ass and no tits. And it's like, bro, do you want?
Why is everyone in his chat actually agreeing with what he's saying? Well, no, they're agreeing with the opposite. They're saying, yes, the ass is the least important part. What? Anyway.
Fucking Minecraft skeleton? I don't know. Me personally, I like my women thick. I like my women thick. I like, you know, like when you're fucking them. Anyways.
He's doing the same thing I do. When I get into a topic that's way too personal, I'll stop myself and be like, anyways, let's move on. I don't want to get into all that.
Hey.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
You can barely even see him. I do like that dog, though.
What are these commercials? Like, I don't see why people are getting pissed off about them being controversial. I can see why people would get pissed off for them being bad.
I feel like her boobs are better than her ass, to be honest.
Now, there wouldn't be
Oh, if you've seen Euphoria, yeah, they definitely are. I'm not gonna lie.
anything especially notable here if not for the reaction from the left. Woke.
Oh, man. Surprise.
He said, I like that dog, though.
Oh, man.
What the dog doing?
The Twitter lesbians, they're upset again. Here we go. Every OnlyFans girl is up in arms. Let's hear about it, man.
Leftists have spent the last several days screaming hysterically
shock.
about these ads. In some cases, actually breaking down in tears.
Jesus.
For what?
Actually crying because of these American Eagle ads that I just played. They're very upset. They claim these ads
Bro, they were bad, but they weren't that bad.
are somehow Nazi propaganda. So here's a sampling of their unhinged reactions.
Did American Eagle just run an ad for eugenics?
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality.
Did American Eagle just run an ad for eugenics?
What the hell?
Like, what the?
Fuck.
I don't know what you're like. Oh my god, eugenics. Oh my fuck. What are we talking about?
My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
So it's just a wordplay joke. It was just a wordplay joke.
It's
It
that
was
simple.
Just a bad ad. And we're tweaking the fuck out over this shit. And here's the other thing, right? Like, you want to be upset at this because these ads are shitting on minorities. But the reality is that people with blonde hair and blue eyes are also a minority. How are we getting so upset over this ad? And let me tell you why that is. You want me to tell you why people are so upset at this ad? Because white people are bad. That's the mentality on the internet. White people are bad. If this was a Mexican, if this were a black person, everybody would love this shit. But because they're white people bad. And y'all know it's the truth, man. We've seen it time in, time out. White people are so bad.
Totally just talking about
These people got to be so bored.
denim, right? Just a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman explaining how her good genes gave her personality and purity. I mean, are we really going to pretend
Ready
that
for
this
what?
isn't a little fashy-coded? Look, I'm not saying
Yeah, guys. It's fascist. That's what it is. Yeah, they were attempting to dog whistle fascism. I'm glad this no-name retard explained that. Thank God. I almost missed it.
that Sydney Sweeney personally wrote this ad to revive the Third Reich, But American Eagle absolutely knew what they were doing here.
Should we be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda?
I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds to understand why nobody should be surprised why the dumbass on the right is getting upset about this shit. Chat.
Wait. But he's the dumbass on the right. I don't think he thought too far ahead of that. Ready for a surprise, bro? What are you talking about?
The jokes write themselves. You really can't make this shit up. This is a prime example of a grade A hog. Straight up. Is anybody surprised? Fat, ugly, nose ring, gay flags in the background. Is anybody surprised? We got, what is this, anime on the shirt? I'm surprised her hair isn't blue.
Propaganda like this? Probably not, but it's still really shocking. Like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed.
Oh, sorry, that's not a gay flag. Okay, sorry. This is the 2SLGBTQIA name tech.
White. That is Nazi propaganda.
Oh my God. These people go live and they actually are saying American Eagle is attempting to dog whistle Nazi propaganda on the internet because Sydney Sweeney is wearing jeans. Guys, they actually think that they're attempting to signal the Third Reich.
That's
They think
that's
they're
a crazy
trying to
part.
revive Hitler via this jean ad.
Yes, because an American Eagle, American fucking clothing company would be the ones to totally revive Nazism. That totally makes sense. It's not as if we like literally fought against the Nazis in the World War. Like, the fuck are we smoking, bro?
If you were to see who that bitch was following on Twitter, you know Hassan would be at the top of the list.
You guys are complaining about that Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, so I went and saw it.
That's Nazi propaganda. Wow.
Man, I can't believe
Bro,
that
why does she look like a secretary from the 60s?
this is the chick who thinks it's Nazi propaganda. Man, this is really shocking, guys. I wonder why they all look like this. You want me to tell you why? Because they're all nasty-ass women who got rejected by men because their personality ain't worth a damn. So they intentionally make themselves look ugly, and then they just go and complain about men because they're all so superficial and they're so shallow. No, bitch, nobody wants to talk to you because you're fucking miserable. Why do they all look the same? I know. 10 different flavors of autism, guys.
I thought it was gonna be like kind of bad.
To be fair, though, hold up.
Wow. I thought it
Hold up, wait, hold up. We saw it.
was gonna be like
Look at that. Dude, you put a bag on this? You put a bag on this? Hey, maybe.
kind of bad.
If you haven't fully comprehended how bad it is, I need you to open your eyeballs and listen. This is Nazi, pure Nazi. Saying that a blonde hair, blue-eyed girl has good genes is Nazi. Sydney.
It's because she's wearing jeans. It's 'cause she's wearing jeans. It's because she has jeans on. She's wearing a jean suit. She has a jean shirt and jean pants. Guys, this isn't one person. This is every person. This is insane.
Sweeney's jeans ad is giving ethnic state propaganda.
Oh,
it is giving
no.
dystopian. It is giving 1940s Germany. And they could have had her said anything. She could have just said, "I'm hot, drink my bath."
It's giving me erectile dysfunction having to listen to this dumbass bitch.
Water, here are my jeans. But instead they had her say, "Genes are passed down from parents to children. I have good genes. My genes are blue." Why? Yeah, no, that was like the most thinly veiled propaganda I think that I've ever seen.
So that's on TikTok. But by the way, it's not just crazies on TikTok that are
Jesus.
saying this. Good Morning America ran a segment this morning on this topic, and here's what they said about it.
Here we
Time
go.
to check the pulse. We begin with the backlash over a new ad campaign featuring actress Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, the ads are for American Eagle, and the
Uh-oh.
tagline is, Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Now, in one ad, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed actress talks about genes as in DNA being passed down from her parents.
The play on words.
They're saying that because she's hot. Not
Exactly.
because
Exactly, bro. She's hot and jeans can be two different words. Oh my god. Crazy.
They're trying to signal the Third Reich. They're saying it because she's hot.
Is being compared to Nazi propaganda with racial undertones.
The pun, good genes.
How do they all look the same?
Activates a trouble.
Why can we tell exactly what they're going to say based off of how they look? Good Lord, bro. They're making me racist. These videos are making me hate white women.
Historical associations for this.
You know what? Maybe Twitter's right, man. Fuck white people.
Country. The American eusgenics movement in its prime between like 1900 and 1940 weaponized the idea of good genes just to justify white supremacism.
Dude, all of these fucking white women are just attempting to virtue signal that they see above the noise just so they can tell their one black friend they have on Facebook that, don't worry guys, I'm one of the good ones. Why can't we just find the problems that exist and not make up ones that don't?
Despite that backlash, American Eagle stock has been soaring.
So anyone who tells you that wokeness is dead, show them that. Show them that in American, that Good Morning America segment. A couple of months ago, Vandy Crisp started advertising on the show, and this chip was so good, it made me pay closer attention to the seed oil debate, which I haven't, honestly, I've not paid attention to at all. Our YouTube feeds are full of videos of people telling us how bad seed oils are, and it's in almost all the chips, along with a bunch of other stuff that I can't pronounce. So I can't pronounce anything. So most of the time, you're not getting a chip. It's a chip-like substance made from a chemical cocktail.
A chip-like substance. So what COVID-19 vaccines put inside our body. Okay.
But Vandy chips, which I hold now in my hand, are just chips. Real, honest-to-God potato chips made the way they used to be made, the way God intended
potato chips.
For the food industry got hyped at, is alive and well.
I love undertime slopper.
Maybe not well. Maybe it's not doing well, but it is alive, at least. So, yes, American Eagle is making Nazi propaganda, we're told. By the way, just one note about that. The CEO of American Eagle has a very Nazi-sounding name. I will admit, I was a little skeptical that American Eagle was
what
making
is their name?
Nazi propaganda, but then I saw the guy's name, and I was, okay, yeah, it all makes sense. Because his name is Jay Schottenstein.
Oh, no.
He's a member of a very wealthy and influential Schottenstein family based in Ohio. So... very Nazi-like.
Oh, no.
It's Jay Schottenstein.
It's Nazi coded. It's giving Hitler. It's giving Nazi. It's giving fascist.
It's giving Nazi, as the kids would say.
Yep.
You know, all those Nazis named Schottenstein. I mean, if I had a dime for every Nazi named Schottenstein that I've ever met, I'd be a very rich man.
Yep.
I'd be so rich that you might confuse me for a Schottenstein myself. No, the CEO is Jewish, obviously,
Ohio,
and American Eagle was not attempting to usher in the Fourth Reich. They were actually just trying to sell jeans. So that's...
yeah, man, the Jews are pushing Nazi propaganda. Yeah, of course.
Wait, they were actually just trying to sell jeans as a fucking jean manufacturing company? What?
It's about... and I'm guessing that these ads were very successful in that regard. Why are these leftists freaking out then? Well, I do think...
because they're bored and they have nothing else to do. It's giving 99999.
The number one reason is that, and I'm not the first person to say this, again, it's kind of all been said, but I do think that...
it's giving $9 million.
It's not that hard
in
to
profits.
decipher what's really going on here, especially when you look at the people who are the most upset about the ads. And so I think that almost all the women panicking over the ads are unattractive. And so this is standard factory grade kind of female envy.
Yep.
They're jealous because she's more attractive than them.
Yep.
And they're worried, even more so, they're worried
that the old beauty standard comes back, and that way men stop settling for secondhand dumpster garbage.
That, and this is what they're actually crying about.
Wait, but they've already gave up on men, though. Like that's the thing.
is they're worried that the culture is moving away from this body positivity nonsense where we celebrate ugliness, we celebrate obesity, we celebrate mediocrity. And they're worried about that because they're looking in the mirror and they're going, okay, well, if we're not celebrating ugly mediocrity anymore, I'm in trouble. And so that's what they're worried about. And they should be worried because we are moving away from that at long last. And that's the real significance of these ads, I think. And because, like, in a way, it's always kind of weird to have a bunch of Christian conservatives celebrating advertisements that revolve around sexual innuendo. That's historically, that's not the way that it normally went. Now, obviously, there's nothing graphic in the ads. It's not gratuitous. I don't think it's not.
It would have been better if it was
graphic or anything. But it is sexual innuendo, and historically, it has not been Christian conservatives championing that kind of content. The reason why conservatives are doing that now, are celebrating it, and I think it's a valid reason, is that this represents a move back to normalcy. People are tired of having freakish
the good old
nonsense
days,
pushed in
boys.
their
The good
faces
old
every day.
days.
Ads featuring morbidly obese people who are told that we're supposed to see as beautiful or whatever are nonsense. It's bizarre. It's nonsensical. It's not normal. It's abnormal, and it's disordered, and people are sick of it. This ad uses an attractive woman to appeal to people, especially men, and that's normal. I mean, say what you want about using sex to sell merchandise. It is normal, at least. And it does represent a rejection of wokeness, a rejection of the leftist project. It is a rejection of the left's
Bro,
rejection.
that's a funny thing. Is like most people don't even give a fuck, but anime companies have been using sex to sell merchandise for literally like over a decade. Probably longer than that.
Beauty and normalcy.
Actually, way longer than that. No, multiple decades at this point.
Going on here. And I don't know that a Sydney Sweeney jeans ad really warranted a 5-day conversation, but there is a certain cultural significance to it, and I think that's what it is. If you'd like to see what else I have to say.
I thought that video was great, and I think people were just hating Matt Walsh for no reason. Maybe he's done some other horrific things, and I don't really care. That was a great fucking video. If you're getting upset about this shit, it's because you're an ugly lesbian and you don't.
All right. Okay, bro. Good video. That's gonna be the end of the video. If you liked, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later.